In this video, I'm going to be ranking the best point guards right now in NBA 2K25 My Team on a tier list here ranging from S that does go all the way down to D tier, and we have about 30 to 35 of the best point guard cards right now in my team, and I'll be ranking, again, these are the top 30, so I'll be ranking from who I think is the worst out of the top 30, and then also who I think are the best point guards right now in my team. So let me know in the comment section down below, in season number 6, what point guards are you guys currently rocking on your squad, and of course, let me know what you guys would change about my tier list. But starting it off here with 100 overall Cade, one of the newest point guards in this game, and I think you have to go Cade in S. Is he as good as we probably expected a 100 overall Cade card to be? No, but he is still a top 5 point guard in this game. He's 6'6" at point guard, 7-foot wingspan. He's going to have 99 stats. He's going to have 31 Hall of Fame badges. His jump shot on very quick timing is elite, a seriously good jump shot. And then he's also got okay SIGs. He's got the tray escape, which is nice. Devin Booker dribble style is good, but I was really wishing Cade would have got the Darius Garland dribble style. I think it does hurt this card quite a bit. And then he also could use a much better behind the back and also a much better moving hesitation as well. So a very good point guard, one of the best in this game, but I do think he could have been a lot better with maybe a better jump shot, but mainly better dribble SIGs and better dribbling animations. Talking about the next point guard is going to be Dark Matter Austin Reeves. And if we're being honest, he's probably C or B tier at this stage in the game. Again, you have to remember, these are all of the best point guards in my team. I think Austin Reeves, because of his lack of defense, is going to be in the C tier category. Is he a bad point guard? No, he's still great. He's 6'5" at point guard, 6'6" wingspan. I just do think the lack of defense is going to hurt this card compared to all of the best point guards on my team. I still really do like his jump shot. He's still got the Darius Garland dribble style and the Darius Garland behind the back, but he could have a much better escape. I'm not a huge fan of the Tatum escape. Also, the pro dribble style isn't good, so he could have better movement, and he also could play some better defense and maybe be a little bit taller at the point guard position. I do think Reeves is good, but I don't know if he can be any higher than C tier. Talking about 100 overall MJ, I think again is a very obvious S tier spot. I do think MJ is still better than Cade, again, because they changed his jump shot and they also gave him better dribble SIGs. He's got the Matt Ryan base with the Cal Korver upper on very quick timing, and they gave him better SIGs. They gave him the Kemba escape. He's got the Garland dribble style. He's got the Harden behind the back. So he's got better movement than Cade. He's got objectively a better jump shot, at least for me personally. I mean, maybe you guys disagree, but I think he's got the better jump shot. He's just all around a better point guard than Cade. I will say Cade probably does have a better player model, but I think these are definitely two S tier point guards. Talking about Diamond Delano Banton, you guys might be surprised, for a diamond card to be in B tier, but he's actually really good. He is seriously a great point guard, 6'8" with a 6'10" wingspan, and they give this card 95 speed, 92 agility, 95 speed with ball, and a 92 ball handle. He actually feels extremely fast in game. He's also got a very quick jump shot. Like, his release, for whatever reason, is actually really good and is super easy to time. So a great jump shot on a 6'8" point guard with decent enough dribble SIGs, he's going to be absolutely amazing at the point guard position. I do think B tier is a fair spot for Delano Banton. Talking about 100 overall Booker, I think he's A tier. Now, I understand people are going to disagree with that, but for me personally, I like to only have the top 5 point guards in S. And I don't think Booker is a top 5 point guard, even though 100 overall Devin Booker is very good. He plays extremely good defense, for his size, but he's mainly an offensive card. He plays good defense because he's a 100 overall card, but he has a good jump shot. He has solid movements. I just don't think he's a top 5 point guard. So for me personally, he's going to be in the high A tier category. Talking about Dark Matter Dame, I would say he's our first F tier or D tier, whatever you do want to call it. The lowest tier on this point guard tier list is going to be for Dark Matter Dame. Can you have fun with this card? Can you have success with him? 100%. But again, is he a top tier point guard in this game? I'm going to have to say absolutely not. Talking about Dark Matter Shea, call me crazy, but I think he's still probably A. I know his 100 overall is really good and a lot better, and we'll talk about that card here in a second, but I think he's probably still A tier. Maybe you could argue B, but I do think he's better than a Delano Banton. So I think for now, probably going to go Dark Matter Shea in that lower A tier category. Talking about Dark Matter Ja, I think he's probably better than Dame just because of his slashing ability, but I think realistically he's going to be in D tier. Russell Westbrook is good. I'm surprised by this card, and when you guys are seeing this video, you're actually able to get this card for completely free in the Triple Threat Park if you do go on a 5-game win streak. He's 6'3" point guard, he's 6'3" at point guard, 6'8" wingspan. He's actually good defensively, and he's extremely fast. 99 speed, 99 agility. He gets downhill like crazy. I'm not a huge fan of his jump shot, but I think he's got good movement, and his jump shot is decent enough where I do think he's actually probably a C tier point guard. Talking about 100 overall Luca, again, same thing as Devin Booker. I do think they're great point guards. They're obviously 100 overalls. They're some of the best point guards in this game. both easily top 10, but I don't think they're top 5. So for that specific reason, me wanting to keep this tier list as only the top 5 cards at that position in S tier, I do think they're going to be very high A tier. Talking about Dark Matter Ginobili, again, call me crazy putting him on the same tier as Luca Doncic and Booker, but I think he's honestly not that much worse. If we take a look at Ginobili, what is there not to like about this card? He's 6'6" at point guard, 6'9" wingspan. We'll actually go ahead and we'll compare him to Devin Booker, you know, just for an example, right? They have the same height. Ginobili's got a little bit more wingspan, does weigh, I think, about the same, right? Yeah, 1 less pound for Ginobili. Stats wise, of course, are going to go to Devin Booker, and he's a better defender than Ginobili 100%. But the thing is, animations wise, I don't know. I think honestly, Ginobili might have the better jump shot, but I do think that's up for debate. I like the Pro 2 fade more just personally, and I like the tray escape a lot more on Ginobili compared to the Devin Booker escape. And the behind the back, I mean, that could be up for argument as well. The only difference is that Devin Booker does have the Darius Garland dribble style, which I do think is a lot better than the Devin Booker dribble style, which is kind of weird that Devin Booker has all of his rest of his SIGs, but doesn't have his own dribble style. Now, again, I'm not saying Ginobili is as good or better than Devin Booker, but I think he's good enough to be on the same tier. So I think both of these cards are going to be in the A tier category. Talking about 100 overall Oscar, again, same thing. Got to put him in the A tier category. Not a huge fan of his jump shot, but I do still think he is an A tier point guard. Talking about Dark Matter Magic, I think you got to put that card in A. I mean, he is just so good. 6'9", plays really good defense. I do think he's still going to be an A tier point guard. Talking about Pink Diamond Dyson Daniels, he's going to be extremely high B tier. I don't know if you could put him in S just because of the lack of offense, but the defense on Pink Diamond Dyson Daniels is insanely good, and I do like his jump shot. Talking about 100 overall Ant, I think realistically he's B. He's not as good as any of these point guards in the A tier category. And sure, yeah, he's probably, actually, I don't know if he's even better than Dyson. Call me crazy, but he might not be a better point guard than Dyson just because of the height and the defense that Dyson Daniels does play. But also Anthony Edwards is going to be in that B tier category. Talking about KPJ, he's not bad. I would say he's probably C tier. He does have a good jump shot. He does have that Pro 2 fade. I wish he had some better dribble SIGs and also did play some more defense. Talking about Gally Simple Drew Holiday, this card is really good. Yes, he might be overpriced because he's extremely rare, and I don't think he's even a buy now on Xbox, but he's 6'5" a point guard, 6'7" wingspan. He plays extremely good defense in game. I like his jump shot. He's got tray escape. He's got the Drew Holiday size up, which is not that bad. He's also got the Jalen Green dribble style, and he's also got the AI behind the back. I like this Drew Holiday card. I think B tier is a very fair spot for Gally Simple Drew. I think LaMelo probably also B tier. I mean, I would call me crazy, but nah, I think because of the height, he does have a good jump shot still, and because of the height being 6'7" at point guard, I think you got to go Dark Matter LaMelo in the B tier category. Talking about Caruso, probably also another B tier card. Not as good as a Luca, a Devin Booker, a Ginobili, a Magic, or a Shea, but he's also better than like a KPJ, a Reeves, and a Russell Westbrook as well. Talking about Dark Matter Jason Kidd, I cannot say enough good things about Jason Kidd. And again, it might sound crazy to some people that I'm putting Dark Matter Jason Kidd over Devin Booker, over Luca Doncic, over Oscar Robertson. But again, you got to take a look at the animations. He's got so much better of a jump shot than all of those cards I've named. He's also got the Pro 2 fade, and he's got just as good or better dribble SIGs than a card like Luca. Much better movement, much better SIGs, better movement than pretty much any other point guard in this game. I think Jason Kidd also plays extremely good defense. He gets really good animations, and I think he's going to be a top 5 point guard here in the S tier category. Talking about Dark Matter Lonzo, I think he's a fair A tier spot, kind of along the same ranking as like a Magic and a Shea. I mean, good defensively. He's got a good jump shot, and Lonzo is always a really good rim running point guard. Talking about 100 overall Shea, on the other hand, I mean, he is easily the best point guard in this game. He's got the Steve Francis size up, which is the best size up. He's got pretty much perfect SIGs. He's got a great jump shot. He's got a good fade, and he plays extremely good defense in game. I think 100 overall Shea is easily going to be in that S tier category. Now, talking about Dark Matter Tyrese Halliburton on the opposite, end of the tier list, I do think it's going to be in D tier. Realistically, just not a great point guard in my personal opinion. Now, talking about 100 overall Penny Hardaway, I think you got to go S. I do think Jason Kidd is better. I think Cade is better, and this to me is probably my top 5 point guards in this game. Shea at 1, Jordan at 2, Cade at 3, maybe Kidd at 3 over Cade. I'm not 100% sure there, but I would say these are my top 5 point guards. Probably in this order, but potentially not. I do think Penny Hardaway is good. I'm not a huge fan of this card's jump shot. I think he's definitely overpriced, but I still think he's going to be in the S tier category. Talking about Dark Matter John Wall, this one is mainly just a personal preference. I suck with this John Wall card. I will 100% say that is probably my personal error and my fault for not being good with this card, but I cannot green a jump shot to save my life with this Dark Matter John Wall. Now, talking about 100 overall Curry, I think you got to go B tier. He's still got a good jump shot. He's still got good sigs. I do think Curry is in that low B tier category. Talking about Jeremy Lin, I'll say he's decent. He's probably better than like the worst point guards in this game. I do think he's going to be in C tier. Zach LaVine feels like a very solid Dark Matter point guard in my opinion. I don't know if I could put him any higher than B tier. I mean, this Zach LaVine card is really good though. As you guys know in the No Money Spent, I love Zach LaVine cards this year. He plays okay defense, but not amazing. I think his sigs could be a lot better. I do like his jump shot though, so I think personally for me, he's going to be in that high B tier category. Talking about Dark Matter J.R. Smith, not a huge fan of that card. He's going to be in D tier. Dark Matter Gary Payton, I think you could probably argue B or A. I'm probably going to go in that low A tier category. And then I think Dark Matter Stephon Castle is also going to be in the A tier category. And that's going to round out my point guard tier list. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this tier list. Let me know what you guys would change. Again, these are all my personal preference and opinions. And again, these are the top 30 point guards in this game. So no point guard, no matter where I do think they're ranked, are considered bad. They are all very usable, besides maybe a couple in D tier, but I do think they're all great point guards. And let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions down below on my rankings, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.